everybody, it's Larry Vela.
Hey, I'm Mars.
And we're here with another BoLS unboxing. And today we have a new game. There was a lot of buzz about this one. This is from a new company called Mindworm Games, and this is Exiles.
Small company out of New Orleans, so let's take a look at what's going on in the box.
Okay, everybody, we have the Exiles starter set right here in our big, giant wood, hand-branded box. And let's go ahead and open this up. Also, this thing has like a super fancy clasp, by the way.
Yeah.
It's very old-timey, I have to say. Okay, so we're gonna open this guy up.
Okay,
All right, Mars, let's take a look at what we got. There's a piece of foam. Oh my gosh. Okay, first of all, 1, 2, 3, 4 compartments. 4 compartments. And we'll take the foam off because it's foam. And then I'll let Mars take it from here. What do we got?
Exiles is a miniatures role-playing game, so you're going to see a little bit of both. So you've got character cards with all of your values, just like you would see, in an RPG or a dungeon crawler board game. And each character gets one. So we've got these.
Are those all different?
Yes.
Can we see those again?
Yeah.
That's not like, say, a pad of character cards. These are individual
these
character
are individual
cards.
for the different characters. And we'll open a persona pack here in a little bit so you can get an idea of, what's in each one of those.
Okay.
And the starter pack, you get minis to go with each of the personas. They have included this lovely dime store novel about one of their main characters that's just really nice with illustrations, so you can get yourself into the universe of Exiles by reading this guy and kind of get an idea of what's going on.
Let me take a look at that. What do we have here? This is Troy Hatcher, or Legends of the Scarbelly Gang by Dr. Lucius Demond. Alrighty, like that one from the Appalachian News Company. Alrighty, there we go.
And you've got 2 rule books right here. So you have your basic learning how to do your turn structure and how the game is going to flow. And then the other book with more of the what things are, what exactly you do in all of your phases. And again, it's got really great hand-done art.
Clearly.
The one thing about this game I will mention is that this game is built for grown-ups. This game is not a game for kids. It has kind of the feel of Red Dead Redemption. It's a Weird West and an alternate history. But it does have a lot of kind of more adult themes, but it's,
It certainly has its fair share of salty language.
Yes.
We'll put it that way.
So kind of moving a little bit more.
That is a giant amount of tokens.
Giant amount of tokens. Now these guys...
Okay, so first things first, really quick, we've reviewed tons of games from all over the world, and this is the first game I've seen where these are wood.
Yep.
These are wood. They're all cut in different shapes, and I actually feel and smell this.
Yep.
Yes, these are hand branded.
Yep. These are cut in their workshop with a CNC machine, piece of wood by piece of wood, and then they sit down and hand brand all of these one at a time. With
a branding iron.
Yep.
So probably not.
They all have a little bit of a different feel to them. But you really get a clear message. These guys are done by hand.
And as you can tell, these are all kind of different action tokens that are used. You're putting these next to your miniatures, or using these, kind of in your play area. So these are all the things that you're going to be using during a game. Yeah. And you get a huge, giant ton of them in there.
Okay, and it comes with the requisites.
Comes with an old-timey bag. Is what it comes with.
With all the dice that you need to play.
Okay. Put that aside.
Okay. And then you get character cards. See if I can fiddle all these. Oh, there we go.
That is show that sideways. That's a lot of cards.
Yeah, and there's 2 stacks. So these contain action cards and then character cards. As you can see here, that is Troy Hatcher. This lines out the different types of things that each character can do. It's got the scales for...
Those are, I believe, hit points.
Yeah.
I believe. Don't quote me on that, though. Might be wrong.
And then it comes with a bunch of different action cards. You can see these are just, again, the attention to detail in this game, where every card looks a little bit different. and that kind of nice,
old-timey...
old-timey...
They all very much, for those of you who are kind of Wild West aficionados, these cards...
This is a game for you.
These cards definitely have that feel of those kind of mid to late 19th century catalogs that you would see kind of out, you know, on the frontier and through kind of, you know, general stores and that kind of thing. They definitely feel like these cards just walk right out of those catalogs.
To kind of show you some of the sense of humor that comes in this game, see if I can get that to focus entirely. That is a card called What's in the Box. So there's a lot of really great movie references throughout this that you'll catch as you play. And then we'll get to the minis. These guys are spin cast one batch at a time. The molds are done compressed and all that, and they do all of their own minis in their studio. These are really high quality, really great detail metal minis. Let's see if I can get this guy to focus. Kinda, sorta.
And we'll definitely have
we'll have some stills for you guys.
We'll have stills of
to
these
see.
as well.
So we've got some really great Wild West characters in here.
How many do we have in the starter set? I want to say it's about 13 somewhere there.
Yep. We've got a broad range of Wild West characters. We've got gunslingers, we've got rowdies whose job is to beat people up. We've got doctors, you've got gamblers. So they all give you a little different way to play the game.
You got ranchers, you got good guys, you got bad guys. You also have a lot of, there's a pretty decent amount of women in this game too. So this is not just a bunch of dudes on the Wild West shooting it out. So
yeah, there's some pretty tough ladies.
Yeah, they're not just eye candy. There's some, you know, pretty tough women out there too on the frontier. And that is pretty much what we're going to get in the default starter set. So that's everything you need to play. You got 13 minis, all the cards, all the equipment, all the tokens, the character sheets. You get rule books. You get your dime store frontier novel, getting you into the universe, and it all comes in that fantastic.
Lovely. Just the packaging on this thing is just great.
Actual wood tied with twine.
Yeah, and I will mention the first time we open these guys, when you buy this set, open it up and smell it. It smells like sawdust. It's pretty awesome.
It's pretty cool. So that's the starter set, and we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back and show you guys what an Exiles Persona pack looks like. Okay, BoLS fans, we are back with Exiles. We are looking at a Persona pack. So this is an example of, this is an upgrade pack that's going to let you have new characters, new classes of people in the game in Exiles. And this particular one here is the Gunslinger pack. So I will let you, Mars, let's, what do we got here?
Yeah, and as we can see again, this guy is hand branded. They all look a little bit different. The packaging on this, there's a lot of thought that's put into this. Basically, this is made to look like a book so that you can put it onto a bookshelf like this. Now, as you notice, there's a nail right here to be able to open this, pull out
so
the
take
nail.
The nail. That is an actual nail.
And then it slides out like a drawer. Just like that. And in these packs, you're getting a specific type of character. So with this is the Gunslingers.
Okay.
This is Tabitha Griffith and Johnny Jones, and it comes with...
So you have two characters in there.
Two characters, and it comes with all of their stat sheets that you can use during the game. Comes with new character cards for each character.
Okay.
So
what do we have there?
There's Tabitha.
There's her stat card as an example.
And Johnny.
Johnny Jones, all right. So you get your two kind of, special people.
And your new skill set for your gunslingers. And then you get a big stack of equipment cards.
Yeah,
so,
and this is the real meat
you've got
of the Persona
all
pack.
of your different kinds of weapons that can be used.
And these are obviously going to be, this is a huge amount of equipment, and this is a giant amount of cards that obviously are going to be directly appropriate for the type of character who's in it. So this is the Gunslinger pack. Obviously, as you're looking through that, there's a few trademark items in there. You get boulders and things like that, but it's almost all guns, ammunition, of every possible. This is
everything you need to be able to expand and start playing Gunslingers in your Exiles games. Again, it comes with new tokens. And some of the ones that are
new abilities
looks like a revolver, and it's kind of the standard ones that are in the others.
Yeah,
But-
and then you're getting a few special ones that are probably related to the particular
Right.
class.
And then you get your 2 minis. Again, super detailed. Every one of them spin cast by hand at a workshop behind somebody's house.
In Louisiana.
In Louisiana.
In Louisiana.
So this is Tabitha. She's got her 2 guns, and I'm not sure if the camera's focusing well enough, but it's got, she's got a good amount of detail. These guys are ready for a good paint job, and they'll look brilliant. So that's a persona pack, and there's a persona pack for 6 different types of characters. We've got Doctor, Rowdy, Gunslingers, Trappers,
And
Bandits, and Gentlemen.
And the cool thing about these packs is, going back and taking a look at this, let's just move the pack out of the way, is looking at the character cards, which is something I wanted to point out, is that yes, you do get the 2 characters, but you get blanks as well. And this is going back to the core game. It's not just about named people.
Right.
The core game is basically a miniatures adventure role-playing game,
Yep.
which means you can use all these guys who have special rules and names and backstories and whatever, but you can absolutely make your own characters too.
You have the full flexibility of an RPG in this game. The way it's played, you have a GM and you have players that play characters, and your GM can play a character while he's GMing. So it gives you a lot of flexibility to create new things within the world. Okay.
And that takes care of that one. Let me take. I want to give you guys a little. Here's just a really quick intro, so you can get a little bit more. This is on the core game. This is just so we can see what we're talking about with this entire Exiles product line. So a miniatures action role-playing game, and quick start rules, advanced rules. Your turn sequence, you're going to have 4 phases per turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have animals and idiots. This is when the governor, that's the person who's basically the game master and kind of running the game. He puts new bad guys on the table. You move on to the move-in phase, where characters have 20 seconds to take one action, and then the bad guys go. And I have seen this game. I have seen Exiles being demoed, and
It's super fast.
It is super frenetic and super fast paced, and just everyone is having a huge amount of fun. Normally, you're gonna have your little 20 seconds of music, or on a timer, and you're gonna be and when it's the moving phase, and the governor says go, everyone, all the players are running around like crazy and trying to do whatever before. It has a very kind of a miniatures version of musical chairs aspect to it. Then you get on to the do-in phase, where your characters take actions, then the bad guys go, and then the roundup is kind of the general administrative cleanup phase of the turn.
And both rulebooks are available for free on their website, as well as the music that you can use to be able to count through your turns. So you get a good kind of jangly, Wild West kind of piano music to get you into the mood.
Mm-hmm. So that is a persona pack. That's the Gunslinger persona pack. Okay, everybody. So you've looked inside the box. This was Exiles from Mindworm Games, and let's run some numbers. Mars.
All right, the starter box is $100. The persona packs are $25. They've also got some great bundles on their website, and that's mindwormgames.com. The full line is available right now. You can find details on that in the description below this video.
Have a great one, guys.